Have you ever considered why personal growth is essential in relationships? You think relationship can thrive without personal growth? Focusing on personal development is crucial for the success of any relationship. It allows both spouses to become more aware of themselves and even their needs. As you grow and change, your relationship needs to adapt as well. If you're not growing as individuals, then your relationship will stagnate. That's for sure. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some key elements. Today, there is a rise in online marriage counseling, which you and I know, but it does not address the root cause of relationship issues. If one or both couples are not committed in taking the counseling steps, it will not be successful because that is not the root cause of that relationship. So here I'm going to be sharing you some key points. So I know you saw on the title why you need to stop watching online marriage counseling. Yeah, and work on yourself either. I am going to be debunking all the steps to you in this video. So I'm going to be sharing with you 3 main points. And the first one is the importance of self-awareness and personal growth. And self-awareness concerns understanding who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, your drives, and personalities. You also need to understand your habits and values. What are the things you value? What are the things that you do daily, like your daily activities? So you also need to understand this. Understanding your strengths, weaknesses, habits, and values can make you aware of the areas you could develop to maximize your existing skills. Because I know we all have those things. It's just that sometimes we don't bring out time to know our strengths and our weaknesses, and that is why we are not being effective in the things we are doing, because sometimes we don't really track back those things we have done. So the importance of knowing those things in your personal life is what will now help your marriage to grow, to explore, to evolve, because your own knowledge will impact your relationship. So that takes me to the second key point, second main point I would like to share with you, and that is how working on yourself can positively impact your relationship. You must know that spending time on yourself will bring you more personal joy and self-discovery, because you understand you get to know things you never knew about yourself. This is where you start having fun about yourself, because you'll be like, I've never knew I can do this, or I do that, or because you are now paying more attention on yourself. So that will feed positive energy into your relationship with yourself and the relationship you have around you. The impact is that it will help keep things fresh and exciting as well. It also helps you to learn new things about one another as you grow together. Another thing is that it also helps spouses who do this together to connect on a greater level. Do you know you create a stronger bond as you strive to improve yourself? So the other main point I'm going into right now is to share with you the challenges of solely relying on online marriage counseling, because there are challenges. Anything that has advantage has its own disadvantage. So the challenges one faces when it comes to online marriage counseling are that as you are in the section, it might feel less intimate because you are not connecting. It is also hard to read body language. When people try to tell you, I don't know, you read the language, their body language. Another thing is that there might be interruption. And the final one is that the section could be more challenging to control. The other thing is that the couples may show up, but do they really feel satisfied and reconnect with their spouse? That's one thing we should always consider, when going for some things like this. One thing I will let you know is that as far as online marriage counseling has its benefits, it's essential you weigh the pros and cons, the advantages and disadvantages. So in this particular session, I will be sharing with you statistics on the effectiveness of personal growth in relationship success. A study shows that as two people reveal things about themselves that are generally unknown to others, they develop a sense of closeness. And this also means that when your spouse comes home at the end of the day and share an exciting experience, you learn something new about them, which also leads to increased intimacy. So personal growth massively benefits a relationship, that's for sure. Focusing on your personal development brings a more evolved, self-aware version of yourself, because you must definitely know more about yourself, into your partnership as well, or your relationship with people around. Commitment to personal growth in a relationship promotes a more profound understanding, respect, and support between both spouse or partners. It is encouraged that both grow together, aligning their paths towards shared goals and values. So if you want your marriage to thrive, like to succeed, you have to learn, even in your personal growth, that you grow together with your spouse. Share the ideas, the things you are learning, because they are learning from it. This is so vital. Couples who engage in personal growth activities together often report a higher satisfaction levels. It strengthens the bond and enriches their lives individually. Making the relationship a source of inspiration and empowerment. So in this particular section, I will be providing you with real life example of a couple who saw improvement in their relationship through self-improvements, through personal growth. There is a couple who have been married for a couple of years. Their relationship wasn't going in the direction they wanted. You know, when you have this feeling that your marriage is going to be the best, and in reality, it's not what you think. So this couple, this is what some marriages go through. In fact, the way the marriage was going wasn't what they wanted. But the thing here is, one of the spouse was involved in personal development growth, who was working hard to better themselves. But the other couple needed to work harder on developing themselves. So one day, one of the couple who was involved in personal development growth practice, who was doing the best to improve themselves, so now decided to be sharing what they learned to the other couple. So they started sharing these ideas about themselves, what they learned about themselves, to the couple, to the spouse, and their relationship grew just because they were sharing this information about themselves. To be honest, sometimes some people will tell you, you know me, but it's not so. What goes through you? That's the thing. If you can share what you think about, like the ideas that pop in your head, to your fellow human being beside you, like to anyone around you, you're already teaching a lot of things. You're already sharing a lot, because some people go through that same thing you go through, but did not know how to handle the outcome, the situation. So when you share what you go through, or what goes through inside of you, because the truth is this, there is another world inside of you. You have to embrace that world and feel it and enjoy it before you can share it out to the world around you. This is what I like every day. Personal growth is so crucial. When I see marriages that are having issues, I don't need to say is this, is that, is no. They really need to learn themselves, in terms of learn your own self, become your own best version, and then share that idea to the next person. You are improving lives. You are touching lives in several ways. So these couples did this. This couple did this, and even the other one who wasn't involved in personal growth development started having the idea, oh, I really need to learn this, and that was how the marriage become better and better. That's how the relationship become more enticing, like inspiring. So the spouse now was like, wow, really? Because sometimes, when I'm sorry that I have to, shift a bit, but I just want to share some ideas here. So people will just tell you some things like, I don't do that. It's not true. A lot, that thing that is popping in your head, it's also popping in theirs. But there are different results on those who work on themselves to become their best version, who are involved in personal growth development. There will be a different result from them. And the others who are not involved in personal development but will misunderstood that thing and will take another direction. That's the difference. It's just, how did you sort it? That's the thing. So, not only that, they also learned new things about themselves and how things function in the world, which increases intimacy. So, when you share your knowledge, not as to maybe to tell the person you know more than him or her or them. No. Share it in helping them become best version of themselves. In that way, you are improving lives and you are improving your relationship. I want you to bear this in mind, that online marriage counseling can help you find ways that you and your spouse can work together to make your marriage work. But this is the truth. It is a necessity that each individual grow alongside it. As we are going for any marriage counseling, learn to grow like personal growth. Don't depend on online marriage counseling because it's not going to give you the thing you need. It's not even going to solve it because, like I said, every issues in any relationship today is very simple. What causes it? If there are too many issues, then the both spouse or the both people, partners, are not working on themselves. So in conclusion, it is crucial to work on self-awareness, like self-discovery, knowing the challenges of solely relying on online marriage counseling. And working on yourself can positively impact your relationship. It is significant to invest in your personal development for a healthier relationship. So, I invite you to share your thoughts on personal growth in a relationship in the comment section below. You can explore more videos on self-improvement and relationship advice on this channel. So thank you for watching, and I will be seeing you on this video. Bye. Seasons come and go like thoughts of you, like a wave returns to the sea.